Hey, what is up everyone? So today I'm out here with 1Vision Performance, Oscar. Basically we're going to be doing some products for the 335i and the 135i. He usually does just these scoops that come inside here, which he doesn't have any at the moment. But I had them on my car, except I ended up having a hole in my condenser, so I took them out and I got a new condenser. I have AC, but there's nothing in here at the moment. We're waiting for the V2 styles to come out, and then with the V2 I should have something coming up on that. And then of course we're doing side skirt extensions for this guy as well. What he's actually doing is the cardboard template to see how much he's gonna need. So he took this off because he was not sure. Okay, it's gonna keep falling. But he was unsure about how all this is gonna plan out. But one thing we have to do is, like, for the jack points on that side, and then of course the rest is just the design for it.
We're gonna try sheet metal screw drill into, looks like this is part of the frame.
Yeah, but I don't think these are gonna this is gonna be leaving a gap for you to actually drill into that piece. You think so?
As in deep enough? I think it should, because well, it's pretty tough plastic, but I don't want to just depend on
the plastic itself.
Right.
Okay.
Because these threads could just slip through it. But I mean, if there's 8 screws on it, it's a very small chance. But let me just see how hard it is.
Alright, so it just self taps in here pretty easily.
Mm-hmm.
So you would try to get some. How long do you think the self tapping is going to have to be?
It looks like probably 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch.
All right.
It should be enough, because we don't want to run anything longer and have it go deeper than it has to.
Ooh, and he's on air suspension, if you guys didn't know. First thing from the back. I might get some coilovers soon, who knows?
Dude, do it.
See, can you see it through here? No, you can't see through here. So you can see it right there. See one bag over there and the other bag right there. So if you guys remember, I was rocking these for a bit. Then the issue was that my AC went away because it poked a hole in my AC condenser for this side right here. And then that side there. So what he did to be able to combat that was basically, one, it's the foam itself, but the design of it is a little bit different, where we're saying that this was making it rock back and forth. So this side should be longer, but we're also deciding to make this side longer as well, just because it seems like there is still some rockage when it's coming in here. So when you come into this play, you kind of push it back. It's laying flush, but we have the foam, so that's what's preventing it. But he's making sure he takes a little bit more measurements to make sure that everything is dialed in correctly.
As soon as you get home, pop them off, take a look. If you see any kind of dent, any kind of marking on the condenser, then take them off. Yeah,
I'll take them off immediately, because
yeah.
Again, I just put in a new AC condenser and I'm like, I'm not trying to do that work ever again.
Yeah. So if you see like any kind of marking, we should have done a before and after. You want me to pop them off, take a picture?
And before I recap, I just realized I have a really bad sunburn. And just for context, basically, I went on an 8-mile hike earlier this morning, and I completely forgot about sunscreen and sunblock and whatever. So these are the consequences I gotta pay. But other than that, I'm pretty much set. I am good, and my foot's stuck in this cable. Yeah, it's not been too bad. But basically, 1Vision Performance, they do these little intake scoops that I have put into the car. You know, it's mainly for aesthetics. I mean, they might help out on your IATs. I'm not entirely sure by how much. It's something that I might have to take off my my actual scoops now and then see. For E82s, it's not too involved. You just drop them in and you're good to go. While the E92s and E90 chassis are more of a, you have to kind of bolt them on. One of the things, again, what we had is I bought some off him last time, and he really doesn't have much of an E82 around here to be testing from. So of course we did my car. Eventually found out that it was rubbing against the AC condenser, and that was a big no-no. Some cars did, some cars didn't, which was really weird. So of course we took it into consideration of what we needed to swap out of them, which is what you guys saw. So you guys were able to see exactly what was swapped in and out of that, from the old ones to the new ones. And of course we added the foam as a protective layer. Right now I'm testing this one. It's still their V1 version. He's coming out with the V2, but he wants to see in case he can actually do some damage control and whatnot, in terms of if anyone has had it and has had this issue, you know, they can at least try their best to, you know, prevent it. It may not happen to them, it may have, but he's, you know, he's doing his work. Now, in terms of what we're doing now is, again, you guys saw we're looking at side skirt extensions. Basically, after I got to meet him and everything, he was like, hey man, like, you know, like what are your plans next? What do you think about this and this and that? So I mean, he has ideas, and I told him, like, yeah man, hey, I told him let's do side skirt extensions and front splitters and whatnot. I mean, he does all this aluminum work and whatnot. So I said, you know, if it's right the bill, and then, you know, you're into BMWs, and right now it's strictly BMW stuff, just strictly the E90, E80 kind of chassis right now. But yeah, he said, you know, he's willing to kind of experiment with me and go over those stuff and, you know, try to make some new stuff. So our goal is to make those side extensions for the E90, E90X and E82 chassis. So we'll see how that goes. We did all the measurements, and, you know, we'll see how this car holds up as well with the AC condenser again. Hopefully you guys like the video. Hopefully you guys see, you know, I'm trying to keep up and vlogging for you guys and everything. So hopefully you guys appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye.